So now we're going to learn how to do animation. So instead of using the spread we used so far, we're going to use another one I made in Piskel app. You can see here, if I zoom out, that there's 4 separate images on the same frame. So what you want to do is you want to add frames by right-clicking on your mouse and clicking Add Frame. And you're going to add 1 frame per image. So in this case, 4. So what we want to do is pick each image and give it 1 frame. So you remain on the first frame, which has all the image, and you click on the rectangle select button right here, and you select the first image. Then you need to cut it. So you can use the Control X, or you can use the scissors right here to cut. Then you go to the first frame and you paste it using Control V or the button right here, paste. Then you click outside the box and you crop it. Cropping is basically just making sure you only select what you need. And then you repeat. So you go back, select the second one, cut it, go to the second frame, paste it, click outside the box, crop. Go back, you select, cut, go to the third frame, paste, click outside the box, and crop. And you do the same thing for the last one. There you go. And now you can delete that empty first frame. But now there's one thing that's very important, is the origin point. You need to make sure that the origin point is exactly the same place for everything. You can see it's not exactly the same place, which means our animation will be reacting weird. I'll show you in-game how it will look. So, but first, if you want to see it, we need to check the loop button. Otherwise, it would go only once through animation and then it would stop. We want it to be looping. So, let's see how it looks right now. You see how it's bopping around left and right, or up and down, I guess. It's not what we want. That's because the origin point are not good. They need to be exactly the same place. So if I put here, let's say, and then go to the next one, put it exactly the same place. Then this, and again. When you click, you can use the arrows to move 1 pixel at a time, so it might be useful to really get the right spot on each screen. So it looks fine. So one other thing, we need to name it something that makes sense. Animation 1 is not good enough. Let's call it move. And we can select the speed and the number of time we want it to loop. But I think this is fine for now. You can feel free to play with those if you want. And now if we see how it works, you can see that it is working. Although, even if I'm not moving, it's still looping, which is not what we want. It's the same as if I was walking in a platformer game, and my player will always walk, even if I'm not touching the buttons. So this is not what we want. So we're gonna have to code a few things for it to work perfectly. So that's what we're gonna do in the next video.